Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for March 15th of 2025 is titled Tololo Totality. So what do we see here? Well, here we see the image of the moon taken yesterday on Pi Day, or May the 14th. And that is when the moon is exactly opposite to the sun in the sky. 180 degrees, or pi 3.14 radians away from the sun. Now that would be the time of full moon, and we can see that the moon is fully illuminated here, although of course it looks a little bit different because also yesterday we had a total lunar eclipse. Now a lunar eclipse occurs when our moon passes into the shadow of Earth. And what that does is block out the sun from directly illuminating the moon. Now, ideally, if the Earth had no atmosphere, the moon would simply disappear as it went into the shadow. You would see nothing because no light would be getting to it. However, because the Earth has a shadow, some of the light does sneak through. And the light that can get through into Earth's shadow are the very longest wavelengths, the red light. So the moon here looks very red. And you can see the parts to the lower right are the parts that are deeper in Earth's shadow and a very deep blood red color. And the parts that are toward the upper left are a little bit lighter. And in fact, you can see that they're not illuminated directly, but more light is getting through. So as you get deeper and deeper into the Earth's shadow, the eclipse will give you more of that blood red color that you see. Now you can also note perhaps a bluish tinge to a couple of those images. And that is due again to Earth's atmosphere. But in this case is the light getting through the upper layers of the atmosphere. The ozone layer will give that distinct blue color. And you can see that coloration very distinctly on a couple of these images, especially far to the upper right hand side. Now, eclipses occur, as I've said, when in this case, the moon passes into Earth's shadow. So it really has to do with alignments of the Earth, moon and sun. So the moon passing into Earth's shadow will give us a lunar eclipse. The moon passing in front of the sun and casting its shadow on Earth will give us a solar eclipse, which we have also seen. Now we don't get an eclipse at every full moon or new moon because the orbits of the three objects are not aligned. And in fact, the moon's orbit is tilted by about 5 degrees relative to the Earth and sun orbit. So that means that many times the moon is way above or way below either Earth's shadow, in this case for a lunar eclipse, or the sun for a solar eclipse. And because the moon only appears half a degree in size, as does the sun, 5 degrees is a tremendous distance and makes it impossible for an eclipse to occur. So it is only during those eclipse seasons that happen twice a year that we are able to see eclipses such as the one we see today. So we can look forward to future eclipses in about 6 months. So that was our picture of the day for March 15th of 2025. It was titled Tololo Totality. We'll be back again next time for the next picture, previewed to be Venusian silhouette. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.